Plus, she drives beautifully.
Even good at high speed. Not modern day, but it's good.
Well, 65 miles an hour was quite a speed back in the day. You know, it's not the kind of car people would seek out, but once they see it, oh, they want to know more about it. You know what I mean?
And their only weak point back in the when this was made is that hydromatic. It came to be known as a clunkomatic.
Right. But it's still such a great thing. Oh, it shifts itself. That was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
This was a very powerful car in '53. This is a lot of horsepower, 180.
160.
That's pretty good.
That's good for that.
Welcome to an episode of J. Leno's Garage. Once again, being visited by automotive royalty. I think this counts. This is a Ghia Cadillac. You know, after World War II, most of the great styling houses of Italy and France, you know, all the coach builders, just trying to pull back from the war, just trying to recover, just trying to pick up the pieces, and they were anxious to work. And Ghia was one. Ghia worked with a lot of manufacturers. And this is a Ghia Cadillac, which means it's bodied by Ghia. The chassis is Cadillac. And you have to remember, at '53, I think Cadillac's one of the most advanced cars in the world. It had overhead valves, it was a V8, you could get air conditioning, you could get power steering, power brakes. I think the Cadillac was a better car than Rolls-Royce. That had a 6-cylinder with a manual transmission. This had an automatic transmission, which was, ooh, that was like a big deal. You know, in Europe, you didn't see automatic transmissions. So this is what they did best. They took the best they could find, which at that time was an American chassis. Let's meet the owner of the car, Lee Carr. Lee, come on in, my friend. Beautiful automobile, really is.
Well, thank you, sir.
Are you a Ghia guy, or you just fell in love with this one, or what's the story behind this
My
car?
wife fell in love with it, and she told me to buy it, and
All
so
right.
I did.
Yeah, I wish my wife would fall in love with cars and tell me to buy them. Well, hang on to that one. That sounds like a good one.
Yeah.
Well, she is correct. It really is a beautiful car. You know, we always think of the 50s as sort of dull and boring, but there were so many great, exciting cars. The XK120, the Aston Martins, even stuff like this. The fact that GM would let this happen is pretty impressive.
It is, but I'm not sure GM played a part. Ghia bought the chassis, 2 of them actually, from GM and had them shipped to Italy. I think they were intending to try to get GM interested.
Oh, that's interesting.
It failed.
Well, you know, they did later work with Cadillac. Didn't the Alente wasn't that an Italian-bodied Cadillac?
It was, yes, sir. You are
and a
correct.
few others. So there's some history there. But I love the fact you didn't put white wall tires on it. I think that looks great. It looks great with black walls. It should have
I
black
made
walls.
it the way it looked when it was made.
Yeah, because this sat at what, the Imperial Palace or somewhere, and it was kind of forlorn looking at the time. It had been restored once before, correct?
My first exposure to the car was when it was at the Imperial Palace in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And yes, it was suffering from about 25 years of stationary parking in the casino. So no, it wasn't in very good shape.
Now, was it an auction car, or did you just fall in love with it and try to approach them and see if they wanted to sell it? How did it come about?
I first tried to buy it from Don Williams, who was the owner. He told me he would not sell it. Many years later, it ended up, when the Imperial Palace kind of closed down, at an auction in Scottsdale. So that's how I got it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just great. And it's the Cadillac V8, the 331 cubic inch, that's what it is?
That's exactly right.
Overhead valve, as I said, one of the most advanced engines of the period. Overhead valve V8. The flathead, Ford was still pushing flatheads in '53.
You are correct.
So this was quite a car. Power steering, power brake, right?
Well, this has power steering, but manual brakes.
Oh, manual brake.
By the time they built the body, there was simply no room to put in a brake booster.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, it just looks great. As a 2-seater, it's very cool. It's really, really something. And the Cadillac hubcaps with the knockoff. Can we open the hood, see what the engine looks like right under here? On my side?
It's on your side and down here if you hold on that lever.
Beautiful color. Was this the original color, or did you do this color?
It is as close to the original as I could make it.
Right, right. And God, look at the shroud. Boy, it's a big shroud. Is that a standard Cadillac shroud from the period?
It is not.
I was going to say.
The engine's in a different position relative to the front of the car, and that was necessary.
Yeah, it's a little further back, isn't it? So
yes.
It probably handles a lot nicer, too, I imagine.
The handling is not something to brag about.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, it's 53. And is this a 53 air cleaner?
Everything you see is 1953, exactly as it was built.
I always liked this air cleaner. I thought it was kind of cool looking. Is that it's a 4-barrel on there, right?
It's a 4-barrel, Carter 4-barrel.
Right. Very nice.
And automatic transmission, hydromatic 4-speed transmission.
Right. And that was the most advanced transmission in the world at the time, wasn't it?
For sure, yes, it was.
Because Chrysler had the 3-speed torque flight, and this was a 4-speed, which is pretty impressive. Nicely done. Look at all this. I love the quilting under the hood. Boy, you did a beautiful job restoring. How long did it take to restore this?
It was in restoration for about 2 years for body and paint, and for about another 5 in trying to make it work.
Really?
Yes.
And what was the tricky part about, because it's all Cadillac, right?
Well, the electrical was not really even hooked up.
Oh,
it was made as a show car.
Oh, I see.
So lights had no wiring.
Oh, okay.
There's no heater that had wiring, no mirrors anywhere on it.
Right.
And making it into roadworthy was quite a challenge.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. The glass is all custom glass as well, too, the windshield, isn't it?
All that, yes, it's custom and it is original to the car.
Yeah, it's interesting that I didn't realize they were bending glass that much in 53. That seems, it must be one of the very first.
It's an interesting process.
Yeah.
That you'll see dimples along the windshield.
Right.
And that's a fixture with posts that go up, and they would bend the glass under heat over those fixtures.
Oh, that's interesting.
But it leaves the impression from the fixture.
Yeah. We have something here. Let's close the hood again. And I love the aircraft sort of controls on the dashboard here, like you're piloting a fighter plane or some kind, isn't it? It's kind of cool. Did they call that the horseshoe dash? Was that in the 48 Cadillac, that dashboard?
That dash first appeared in 1952.
Oh, in 52.
And on a Cadillac, and Ghia modified that by shortening it, making it narrower.
Right.
And but the instruments and the levers you're talking about are from Cadillac.
Yeah, that looks great. And the steering wheel. Obviously, the wheelbase is standard Cadillac wheelbase.
110 inches, yes.
And boy, look at that piece of glass. Is that 2 pieces of glass or 1?
Those are 2 pieces.
Okay, 2 pieces, okay.
And that's was unique at the time for being a split window.
Yeah.
That went from B-pillar to B-pillar.
Yeah. And boy, that's a big, that gets hot back there, boy, in the summertime, doesn't it? Yeah. I love the round tail lights at the back. Very nice. Boy, it's a good-looking car.
Well, thank you.
It really is. It really is.
That's what my wife said when she told me, I want you to buy that car.
I think that's very wise. You should listen to her more often. And I love this. It gives the impression it's rear engine with these vents back here. You think it's some kind of flat 6 back there, you know? Very cool. Nicely done. And standard hydraulic brakes from Cadillac, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, everything else is Cadillac, yeah.
The entire chassis is a 1953 Cadillac.
And let's see, so in 53, they probably would have charged $5,000 for this body, wouldn't they? Something like that.
I believe that's correct.
Isn't that unbelievable? It seems like nothing, but they were so broke, they were so devastated by the war. You know, any work that they could get, especially from America, was, like manna from heaven. It was just unbelievable, yeah.
The invoice to Ghia showed a price of $1,400 for the chassis.
Wow, yeah, that's something. Well, you figure, let me see, in 53, a Cadillac, $3,500, maybe $4,000 for a Cadillac?
The base car, $3,500.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Figure the minimum wage was, what, about 75 cents an hour back then?
I don't remember. Yeah, maybe you're old enough for that, but I'm
well,
not.
I don't know. And these slats on the side, very cool. Who was the designer? Do you know the name?
There were two men, Felice Boano.
I know that
from Ghia was one of them.
Right,
I don't remember the other man's name.
So it sounds like the top guys at Ghia were involved.
They were the two top men.
Yeah, I've heard those. I heard that other name. Yeah. Is that a knockoff wheel, or is that just a wheel with lug nuts?
It's a wheel cover. This is made to be just like it appeared in 1953. I had trouble figuring out what that was made from. The car came with some cast aluminum wheels, which were wrong.
Yeah.
And with a little research, what I found is the basic wheel covers from a 1953 Cadillac.
Okay.
And I fabricated the spin of the lugs and added them onto that stock wheel cover.
Nicely done. And did this tour the auto shows back in the day in '53?
Its purpose was that.
Right.
It went to Geneva,
right.
It went to Switzerland, and it went to Turin in Italy.
Did anybody order one in Europe or here?
Actually, yes.
Oh, they did?
There's a second car, and somebody asked Ghia to make one for them, and they built a second car for that purpose.
And where's that car now, do you know?
It's at the Peterson Museum.
Oh, it is? Oh,
yes,
okay.
Sir.
Have you ever had the two together? Does it look exactly like this or different?
This is built the way it was to start with. Theirs, they did some different colors and a monocolor and a different interior. It's a beautiful car, but they didn't attempt to put it back to original.
I see, but basically the same design. But only two. It seems like people would have lined up to order something like this, two-seater and big American
I think
car.
Ghia wanted Cadillac to do that for them.
Yeah, yeah. That was Rita Hayworth's car, wasn't it?
There are rumors that attach Rita's name to both cars.
Right.
And I'm skeptical that she owned both cars at the same time.
But you think she did own one of them, eh?
I cannot prove that that's
right,
true.
Okay.
I've tried my best.
Yeah, yeah.
But Peterson had that claim.
Yeah.
And the Imperial Palace had that claim. But they claimed it was the only one in the world as well.
Till this one showed up, yeah. Well, nice.
Maybe it's true, maybe it's not.
Maybe it's not, yeah. That grill is fascinating. Any story with that?
Yes, there is. When I got the vehicle, it had a handmade grill from somewhere. Gold-plated, odd geometry, ribs going up and down.
Right.
I knew that wasn't correct because I had photos from 1953 when this car was on the show circuit. And it had this grill. And so I had to fabricate that grill from those photographs.
How was that? Did the other one look nice, or did you just?
Oh, it was awful.
I'd
give it awful.
Too garish, yeah, yeah. This is nicely done. This is beautifully done.
The car had gold wheels, a gold grill, gold trim down the side, and it was all black. It was a monocolor black car.
Oh, okay.
Pretty awful.
Yeah, that sounds awful. And I love the size of that Cadillac emblem, but I guess that's about the size it was on a Cadillac in '53, wasn't it?
That is a stock 1953
It looks enormous
Cadillac.
there.
It does look enormous
there.
Well, the Cadillac was a little more enormous.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. What was the horsepower of this, about 160 in '53?
I think you're right on, 158 horsepower.
158, okay, yeah.
So the performance is a little slow for the weight of this car, but I describe it as boring.
Yeah.
As is the handling.
But it cruises nicely, I imagine, on the freeway.
Oh, it's quiet.
Yeah.
It rides like a Cadillac.
Yeah, yeah, very nice. My dad used to call a Cadillac the Rolls-Royce of automobiles. I go, Pop, it can't be the Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce. No, Cadillac was the Rolls. No, we have this ridiculous argument. Well, just great. Can we fire it up and take it for a ride?
Of course.
Let's do it. Oh, he has electric windows. Wow.
Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, let's see. Does it work with the key off?
You have to have the key on.
Okay, let's put the key on. Starts right up. The age we live in, look at that.
An amazing thing, isn't it?
Plenty of room, that's for sure.
And a lot of interior for a two-seater car.
I know it is, it is. not bad. Pulls along fine. Yeah.
It moves along fine.
Yeah. I mean, it has such a presence on the road. I mean, you see people look at it when you go by. It's like.
And if you're in an in-town environment, it's like you're going to the drive-in movie, but you're the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
People just stop and stare at it.
It really is a timeless design. There's some cars like that, you know, like I got those two Hudsons, the 51 and the 53.
Yeah.
And it's a time, it looks like the Audi TT. People go, oh, how old is that car? And they can't believe how old it is because it was shockingly new, then it was really old-fashioned, and now it's kind of cool looking again.
It's definitely cool looking.
Oh yeah, great looking car. The same thing with this. It was such an unusual.
They did a very good job with the clean lines, and I think that's why GM kind of rejected it. Their design staff was more into glitz, Dagmars.
Well, I don't think they needed it. You know, in '53, they could sell every car they built. So why go out of your way to have something shipped from Italy and then sent back and then
a two-seater car?
Yeah, a two-seater car.
At the time.
To this day, you can't sell a two-seater car. Cadillac's never been able to do it. It never quite caught on.
Well, I think this is a good adventure. Thanks for allowing me to do
No,
it.
thanks. I like that people get a chance to see it. And, you know, it's not the kind of car people would seek out. But once they see it, oh, they want to know more about it. You know what I mean?
But you can tell the bias ply tires, they aren't exactly track very good either.
Right. You know,
I had to have that for the appearance.
I know. I love the Art Deco font to the numerals.
Yeah, and that is 100% Cadillac.
Yeah.
They took that entire cluster.
Yeah.
You know, there's some saw lines here and there, well marks to get it the right size, but they kept the cluster perfect.
Yeah.
And the steering column, GM steering column.
Well, she drives beautifully.
Even good at high speed. Not modern day, but it's good.
Well, 65 miles an hour was quite a speed back in the day. I mean, till the day Dad, my father goes, slow down, you're going a mile a minute for Christ's sake. I go, Dad, that's 65, Dad. You can go more than a mile a minute.
My dad never owned a car that would go a mile a minute.
That's right. Where'd you grow up?
Pennsylvania.
Where?
Southwest Pennsylvania.
Whereabouts? What town?
Right on the West Virginia border.
Oh, right,
You have any idea where Weirton, West Virginia is?
No, but...
That was the closest town.
Yeah.
About 40 miles south and west of Pittsburgh.
What did your dad do?
For many years, he was what I describe as a flower child before that became accepted.
Oh, okay. Like a hippie beatnik?
It was before that was even such a word, you know. This is in the 40s and the early 50s.
Yeah.
And we were subsistence farmers, would be the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But then he evolved and finally got a job. He ended up selling electrical equipment. Good salesman.
Oh, yeah.
Very good salesman. But it was fun growing up in the middle of nowhere.
You ever been back there?
I have not been back there in, I would say, 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Well, that's
10. And that was 10 years ago. It was simply to pass through and out of curiosity to see what was different. Nothing.
Still look the same.
Nothing different. Santa Barbara is way different than that. You grew up in New York or something, Long Island?
I'm born in New Rochelle, and when I was 9, we moved to Andover, Massachusetts, which is about 30 miles from the New Hampshire border. Nice place to grow up. Temperature's very good.
Cadillac knew what they were doing. And it's good not to have a Italian engine.
Yeah.
Their only weak point back in when this was made is that hydromatic. It came to be known as a clunkomatic.
Right. But it's still such a great thing. Oh, it shifts itself. That was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I got a big ad that said, look, Ma, no clutch pedal. My guy's shining a light on the floor.
Yeah, the AC just isn't any good.
Yeah. I tell you could put a vintage air unit in here. You wouldn't even notice. They do such a good job. I put one in my Gull Wing Mercedes. Oh, it makes it, you can actually drive it in the summer now.
Makes it usable.
Oh, I mean, it's freezing cold. I mean, it's amazing how good it works. And it's very small and compact. And you can take it out at any point. You know, I have a Bristol 403.
I like that car. That's the maroon one back
there? The maroon one.
The blue one.
And it says, the reason Bristols do not have air conditioning is, we feel you would miss the pastoral smells of driving through the countryside. It doesn't get more English than that.
That's more English.
Yeah, they couldn't
that's too much English for me.
Yeah, they couldn't get it to work, so they just you will miss the pastoral smells as you drive through the country. This was a very powerful car in '53. This is a lot of horsepower, 180, 160. Is that what it was?
160.
That's pretty good.
That's good for that. Well, guys used to get that engine and put it into drag cars or whatever. Wasn't exactly tuned for a heavyweight Cadillac.
Yeah. When you realize this is the halfway point in the development of the automobile, it's very impressive.
Well, they really, post World War II, they didn't really get together until mid-50s and later on anything.
But so many good things came out of the war, so many improvements.
But I never was too keen on the early 50s American designs.
Right.
Starting about 55, they started getting pretty good.
Yeah. Virgil Exner and all those guys, yeah.
They were good.
People go nuts for this car. But modern cars are so boring looking. They see something like this, it jars them out of their sense of complacency. Oh my God, look at that, you know.
I cannot tell a modern car from another modern car without looking at the nameplate.
Yeah.
They're very boring.
How long you been married?
To Julia, it's 18 years.
Oh, okay.
I was married to a woman for 37 before that, but she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And so, anyway, I vowed that I would never get married again.
Yeah.
And then I met Julia.
There you go.
I changed my mind.
Well, I can see why. She seems awful nice.
She's an extremely good person.
Yeah, that's
which
great.
is hard to find, by the way.
That's terrific, yeah.
And she's not really a car person.
That's what you want. You know, I hate when I go to the shows and the husband and wife have matching Mustang outfits. You ever see those? You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
It's just kind of annoying.
But that's how we ended up with this car. We went to a car show in Montecito, and Peterson was showing their car, and she said, I want you to buy that car for me. That's how that happened.
That's great.
It was the first car that we both thought was beautiful.
Yeah.
She's not really into the exotic sports cars at all. The closest thing to that she likes is she has a 56 Thunderbird. It's very fun. She looks good in it.
Yeah, those are nice.
Anyway, sorry about no rear view mirrors or side mirrors. The car never had side mirrors, and I wasn't going to put them on.
On what, this one you mean?
On this unit.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, when I got it, it did not have a rear view mirror.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
There never was one in the car.
You know what I have? I get them in, you can find them, suction cup mirrors, and I stick them on here. And I open the window, and I use it that way.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and they work great. They really work terrific.
And I couldn't do without any rear view mirror, so I got that out of a 53 Caddy.
Well, you wouldn't know. It looks like it belongs there. I can't see. Did the turn signals work?
They all work. That was another thing. When I got the vehicle, it had the lamps. Yeah. It was zero wiring.
Yeah.
For the show car, they never put any wires in it.
So fun.
The horn worked, though.
Yeah.
That was one thing they did make work.
What steering wheel was on it? This one?
When I got it, it was this one.
Oh, okay.
So Blackhawk, Imperial Palace put that on. I don't know where they got the hub. I was told that came out of an Alpha or something.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Hey,
thank you.
Thanks, guys.
I was driving around Santa Barbara, and a police car came up behind me and lit up the lights. I thought, what is that about? All they want to do is look at it.
Yeah.
They stopped me so they could look at the car. I said, okay.
Well, the thing behaves nicely, and it's a hot day, and it's running on the other side of cool, you know.
It's amazing, isn't it? It really is amazing. that shroud up front channels the airflow properly around from the radiator and then rearward. Well, I'm getting a hell of a tour. Good job.
You know, this runs smoother and smoother the more you drive it.
It gets neglected.
Yeah, you got to drive it.
The only use this is getting is I take my wife out for lunch.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Lee, thank you very much for bringing this priceless classic. This is a car not enough people get to see, and hopefully they will now. So thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, yeah, it's really a treat.
Oh, this is fun.
And you did a beautiful job on the restoration. I know you did a lot of the work yourself, which I admire. I think that's really what makes it. That's why it runs so nicely. I mean, it's 90-something degrees today. This thing is dead center. It's actually on the cool side of normal. And it's
cool
amazing.
Side of normal.
Yeah, just very nice. Like yourself, the cool side of normal.
Cool side.
Yeah, yeah. Lee Carr, the cool side of normal. See you guys next week.
Hey,
Thanks for watching.
Maybe I should get a T-shirt or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't think anybody's going to care.
Yeah, actually, I kind of agree with you.